According to the most recent National Conference of State Legislature, there are 574 Native American tribes recognized by both federal and state governments in the U.S. These tribes practice Native traditions and believe in some form of the spiritual or supernatural. This belief of theirs is as real to them as our own experiences of the material world we see and feel. People access everything spiritual just as easily as we feel the sun on our skin. This is a profound thought which is similar to what Vedanta says, Aham Brahmasmi.
They also perform sun worship, the way we practice Surya Namaskars. They practice cleansing rituals called sweat lodges, the way our Ayurveda suggests. The shamans of Native America are called medicine people by the natives. They heal people using special herbs. They are renowned sages for the most part. Shamans don't charge fees. They are often given gifts for their work, but they will return all the gifts if the patient dies. In India also, Ayurveda or Siddha Vaidyas did not work for money. People would bring gifts when they get healed.
Today, more than 7 million Maya people live in their original homelands of Mesoamerica and in countries all over the world. 2,000 years ago, the ancient Maya developed one of the most advanced civilizations in the Americas. They developed a written language of hieroglyphics and invented the mathematical concept of zero.
That sounds familiar. We thought the ancient Hindu scholars did that, didn't we? We will soon understand it. Back to the Mayans. With their expertise in astronomy and mathematics, the Mayans developed a complex and accurate calendar system.
Hundreds of restored ancient cities with temple pyramids, palaces, ball courts, and grand plazas are studied by archaeologists and are visited by millions of tourists from all over the world each year. Contemporary Maya even live and work near many of these archaeological sites.
The Maya today. Today, we are the direct descendants of our ancient culture made up of expert builders, excellent astronomers, precise calendar keepers, and experienced artists. We give continuity to our traditions, our ways of thinking, and our language, and we are worthy of heirs of our origins. Wayoan, we are here.
This is interesting. In Mahabharata, we hear that one Maya Rakshasa was the architect of the palace of the Pandavas in Indraprastha, today's Delhi. Makes sense? By the way, Rakshasa does not mean demon. It simply means a giant.
Sir Stamford Raffles, the British historian, said, "The great temple of Borobudur on the island of Java in Indonesia might readily be mistaken for a Central American temple."
It's worth mentioning that the eminent scholar Miles Poindexter, a former ambassador of the United States to Mexico, in his 2-volume 1930 treatise, The Ayar Incas, called the Maya civilization unquestionably Hindu.
Both the Hindus and the Maya use similar items in their worship rituals. The practice of religious dance and temple worship show remarkable similarities.
Maya temples and idols were lavishly decorated with gold and precious stones, just like those in India, and their divine images were painted in blue. Maya scorpion stars were the same as the constellation Scorpio in Hindu charts.
At the Mayan structure of Uxmal in the Yucatan, some linga structures were discovered. They were later removed by the authorities in the late 19th century.
Among the many stone tablets recovered from the buried city, there were few which bore pictographs of the sacred Hindu swastika, the symbol of cyclic time.
Now you understand the rest of the story. We are the snake worshippers, and so are the Maya people. We say Rishi Ashtika, and they call him Aztec. So now you know.
It seems as though we were one culture around the world and we simply moved around in the course of time and built diversity. So we are more similar than different.
The Zoroastrianism of Persia has tons of similarities in culture, language, and tradition.
The Stoicism that came after Socrates, Aristotle, and Plato has a myriad of similarities with the Upanishads.
We were all nature worshippers. We were animists who believed that one spirit resides in everything animate and inmate. We believe that happiness is within us and not outside in the material world.
When did we move away from all these basic tenets that give us strength and resilience?
Maybe it is the comforts of the modern world, maybe because we've learned to exploit the nature and forgot to know its sacredness.
We are paid for this forgetfulness. Droughts, floods, fires, heat wave, cold wave, avalanche, and earthquakes, along with pandemics, are looming large.
While much of the cultures and languages of ancient civilizations are already lost, we can look into the remaining religious customs and learn to follow our ancestors. Let us connect with our traditions that celebrate human life as an integral part of our dear Mother Earth and all that she sustains. Let us salute the wonderful lessons of nature and resolve to come together for a happy and better tomorrow.